Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday evening. You might still hear a little bit of stuff going on. I wanted to give you some quick updates. There might not be the songs put on this one because this one will probably, since it's just channel updates and stuff, it will be just the updates. It'll be just a random miscellaneous vlog because, yeah, there's been a lot of updates. And as you heard in yesterday's, there's been a few things that happened and I've been pretty stressed out, which is why you won't probably hear from me till either Friday or Saturday. So hold on, let me get supper made real quick and I will give you some updates. I'm going to go out real quick and make me something to eat because I'm really hungry. Let me plug this in real quick. That, and I'm going to make me some pizza rolls. That is so yummy right now. Yep, these out of it. Oh, okay, right in there. Okay. I'm making some yumness real quick. What? Number close. Oops. Night. What? Can't talk. Night manager. If I can get my words on my freaking mouth. Dark forest. Come on. Hello? Dark forest. Night manager. Dorky. La 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 la. Night manager. Dark forest. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's being stupid. Trying to get this. Night manager. Dark forest. Why are you not going in? Freaking idiot. Night manager.
Welcome back to the
I do not understand what it's doing. Dark forest. What the hell? Turn on the air fryer for 4 minutes at 390 degrees. Idiot. I do not understand why she's not letting me in the floor. Thank you. Stupid. Night manager. What the freaking heck, Lexi? Night manager. Oh, for God's sake. Night manager.
Whatever you need. Would you like to see
Ugh.
lunch
Dark forest. Thank you. Freaking idiot. Good grief, woman. Wake up. How am I going to fight with my daughter tonight now? You go, honey. Alright, let me check my daughter's here. We're right by the air fryer. Hopefully she's not kicked. Okay, good. Just me, of course. Just me get kicked. Jeez. Me get kicked. Anyway, I'm being a smart aleck. But I wanted you guys to know what was going on and why I've been kind of absent. So, I wanted you guys to know what kind of had me upset Friday, now that it's another day and it's not my anniversary. So basically, I won't be working at the place I used to work at anymore. They let me go. And it really hit me pretty hard, because I did do a lot of things to help the shy animals, and you know, I took it really hard, as you know, to be expected. I mean, who wouldn't, to be honest? And so it should be not as sporadic next month on after the 10th. I will be going in the following week for their party. I believe that's the next week after, on the 17th, I believe. So I think, I don't know, but I was invited to that, and then they said that I could come back and visit, and I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but I'm going, not happening. If you let me go, I'm gone. I'm sorry, but especially the way it was done. I mean, I'm just saying this as nicely as I can, because I've had my coffee already today. But if I'm basically let go, I'm not going to go back and, you know, visit a place where I was, you know, let go from. And I've got to give credit where credit is due. Jenny was there to help, and Mom was there. And for the whole event, those two were there for the whole thing. And Samantha was there for that via, you know, text message, because she had to work at the time. Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. But they were there through that whole thing, and of course Christy was there. And Narquise. All of my family was there through that. And one moment, I'm going to go take that cord out so that the boys don't pounce on the thing. Really? You have to make this difficult. There we go. I got it. I tell you, I got it. Anyway. But, for making cameos would be the kitty cat and, you know, Lonzy and Tallulah. And, of course, and this was on the day of, and also Nick helped out with that as well. And Tallulah is Samantha's little girl. She was trying to hug me. It was so cute. I was like, oh, that's enough to break you. You know, you getting hugging from baby. It was like so cute. She knew I was upset, and she was giving me hugs, sirs. It was so cute, sirs. But, so that happened on Friday, which has stalled things. But also today I had a water leak. It was the washer, and they're going to fix it in the morning. So unfortunately, the special will be recorded, but will not be uploaded until this weekend, unfortunately. It will be recorded tomorrow, but unfortunately, like I said, it won't be uploaded like the rest of this till probably Friday or Saturday. I'm hoping to be on track by Sunday because I'll have another week off. But I just wanted you guys to know what was going on because, yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I feel like I got hit in the head with a freaking hailstone or something. I tell you, it's just, ugh. Not that I have, but it just feels like it because it's just like, my gosh, can it just stop? Can this crap just stop, really? But I just wanted you guys to know what was going on because it's been hard, and like I said, I had to delay my special because they'll probably have to come in here and fix, clean up the floor again because they've had to clean it up twice. I've cleaned it up 3 times. And I'm sure I'll have to clean it up again before it's all said and done because they've got to go in and clean, fix the washer because it's leaking. They shop vacked it up in the laundry room, but that don't mean nothing because even if it's turned off, the washer, it could probably still leak some stuff. So that happened. So yeah, it's just been a living freaking nightmare. And I mean a nightmare. It sucks. But yeah. So that happened. Now, I'm going to go visit some other programs. Not saying I will go, but if I do, I will definitely keep you updated because I'm going to probably do the same thing. Wednesdays, Thursdays. Hopefully they won't have a mandatory day limit. But we will see what happens there. Now, the first 2 activities at the shelter before I leave are going to be split. We're going to be split up. So I don't know which group I'm in yet. But they're basically splitting us up into 2 groups. So there's Group A and Group B. Now, Group A will be doing one event, then Group B will be doing another, and then the next week they swap us around. So Group A will be doing the event that Group B did the first week, and Group B will be doing the event Group A did. So they're switching us around because there's so many of us, and it's kind of difficult, honestly. There were so many. There was at least 14 of us, and I think they're going to split it into halves. So we'll see. I think that's how that's going to go because I think there's 14 of us now, or were. But from what I heard, that's what's going on, is they're going to split us up into 2 smaller groups, which honestly I think is a good idea. With a large group of individuals like us, I think it's a good idea to split it into smaller sections because yikes. And that one thing, I wonder what you're going to do with it. I know, right? But, so yeah, it's been cray-cray around here, you guys, because last week, I had I even sent them a recording to show them, because it was, y'all, it was obnoxious. It was freaking cray-cray, let me tell you. It was freaking cray-cray. There was like all kinds of equipment in here. They were pulling up the carpet, putting down the new wood flooring. As I mentioned before, if you haven't seen yesterday's yet and you saw that you wanted to see this one first, they put down new flooring, and it's wood and it's brownish. It's like a dark brown. It's really pretty from what I've been told by Samantha and our service coordinator, Kimberly. She was telling us how pretty it was, or telling me. And, she was telling me, because she had messaged me and goes, "Are you at work?" And I said, "No, I didn't go in," because she was letting me know about the people working in the front lobby, that I had to go to the back. And I'm like, phew, good thing I didn't go in. Well, then the next day is when I got that notice, and I'm like, okay, wow. And, I'm going to be honest, it's sad that it's based on attendance and money in your pocket. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it is. That's all these programs base things on. And I'm going to come out and tell you folks with disabilities, if you get basically sent home or whatever, or 30-day notice like I was, you're not going to be told. They won't tell you. They're going to go to your staff and your SSA. They're not going directly to you, which honestly, in my humble opinion, that's wrong. But that's how they do it. That's how these organizations work, these ADS programs. They're going to go directly to the staff, the parents, the SSA, whoever. That's how it works, unfortunately. And it's a money grab. I'm sorry to say it this way, but I'm going to come out and be honest about it. It's a money grab. And, you know, that's why things are being halted. And usually, I don't usually do this on my channel, but I wanted to give you guys an update because it was mental health related, and I don't want people to worry that I'm in a bad, dark place again like I was years ago. No, I'm not that bad. Just really hurt, you know, really heartbroken, to be honest. But you know, if your attendance ain't great, they're going to just let you go for other people that can do it. And it's sad, but it's the cold hard facts. And you know, it's really hard to deal with. It really is, but I wanted everybody to know what was going on. And it's really a sad situation. And this is not going to be a normal situation. I'm not going to be doing these rants on here most of the time. But, you know, I'm doing this as calm as I could. Because the other day, trust me, you wouldn't have wanted me to come on Far Out. Trust me. I was not the barista you guys know and love. I was pretty daggone irate. And, you know, I drank some coffee before I decided to talk about this. But I wanted to just do this, calm down, and explain to you guys what happened. But it was all about attendance. And because I had to take off for safety issues, I had to take off because of stomach bugs, I had to take off because of anxiety attacks, I got basically ousted. And I'm going to call it like I see it, from my perspective. Because you know, and the lady, I'm not going to say names, but one of them was like, well, don't take it personal. And I'm like, it's kind of a personal situation when you basically, just because you can't do things because of being sick or, you know, I mean, I didn't want to go there and have a stomach bug and have an accident. I don't want other people to have to clean up my messes if I have a bowel problem or a bladder problem or whatever. I don't want them to clean that up. I'm a very private person. I'm a very, you know, person that doesn't want, you know, I don't want to have somebody clean that up. That's just me. Like, for example, if I have a incident with my menstrual cycle, for example, not to be graphic, folks, but I'm explaining this. If I have an incident with that, I don't want other people to clean up my mess. So I would go, hey, is there, you know, blood on the seat? Or whatever. You know, I'm a very private person, and I don't want to have somebody else doing that. That to me is just gross for them to have to clean up. Me personally, being high functioning, I don't want the staff to clean that up. That's on me to clean that up. And, you know, when you're going, for example, and eating stuff and switching from microwave to air fryer to fast food to home cooked meals to fair food, your belly's going to be a little bit bloopy. You know, you're going to have a little bit of an upset tummy. Not that it was bad food or anything, but your body's not used to all the changes and you get diarrhea. Or, you know, maybe not necessarily diarrhea, but your tummy's going to be a little upset. You might get, you know, a softer stool or whatever. And I'm not saying this to be graphic, guys, but I'm explaining that if your body ain't used to all these changes, you're going to have some stomach bugs. Trust me, I've been there, done that. And unfortunately, sad as it is, I got let go due to it. So it was a pretty hard thing to deal with, you know, and you know, I had the incident with the babies, where 6 of my babies were basically urinated on by the cats, and I wasn't supposed to take off to, calm down from that. And I'm sorry. You have an anxiety attack. You don't want to go to work and have a behavior. At least I don't. I'm high functioning. I don't want to do that. And I'm not making fun of those that are, behavior prone. I'm just saying I'm not. And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to go there and just go off on a tirade because of some type of something could trigger me. But sadly, that wasn't an excuse. Nope. So, and, I'm really heartbroken bad, because it was like, okay, well, sorry I let y'all down. I mean, that's really how I felt that day. Like, sorry I wasn't good enough. I'm going to tell you guys how I truly felt. And the one staff was like, well, and I'm not saying Samantha, she's my DSP, daily service provider. She was basically trying to tell me how loved I was. And I mean, when you're down like that, you don't feel the love, let me tell you. When you are that far down, you don't really feel loved. And then one of the shelter staff was telling her the same thing tonight when they talked, because she had just left and dropped off some stuff. But she was like, she's more than willing, more than welcome to come out and see us and visit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, that's too much of a trigger, honestly. Right now, that's just way too much of a trigger for me. I don't think I could do it, in the future, because that just, being hurt like that is much, because when I came back, I worked so hard to help any way that I could. And I'm even, as you guys are seeing, I'm working my ass off to get this stuff updated for you guys. Even though it's going to be late, it's going to be a few days late, I'm still working and working and working to get this stuff updated for you guys. I'm doing everything in my power to get things updated for you guys, because you guys deserve to know what's going on. So you guys know my work ethic. And I was the same way when I took off for a few days because of, safety concerns or stomach bugs or whatever. I mean, yes, it was probably a lot of taking off, but it was also, for legit reasons. And I never no-showed them. The only time I had to call off quickly was a couple weeks ago when I had that back spasm really bad. And I'm like, I can't sit there like that, and I can't sit on the bus and be squirming around like that. That was the only time I did that. The rest of the time, it was the day before or very freaking early in the morning the same day, if that was the same day. So yeah, it was, like I said, it was rough, you guys. It was hard to deal with, and that's why, so just, one of my things I could tell you is don't get attached to a program. Even if you really love it, my best advice to you is don't get attached to a program, because if you do, something like this could happen to you and just tear your world in two. That is my best advice. And Mom, I'm talking to you too, because I know how you are with some of the programs you're at. Don't get yourself attached. Because if you do, and then you get let go like I did, it's going to be really difficult. So anyway, guys, that's the update on what happened. I will hopefully, like I said, I will get those other things done for you guys. And like I said, I will put them up later this week. I'm hoping to have everything updated no later than Saturday, hopefully, prayerfully. And yeah, just no matter what, even if it's an attendance thing, even if it's take care of yourself first, guys. you come first. Your life comes first. And I'm going to tell you that because I took care of myself first. And you know what? If people want to just let you go because you're taking care of your mental health and your mental well-being, well, you deserve a better program. And you'll find a better program because I'm going to find a better program if it's in God's will. If it's not, that's okay too. Because I have Far Out, I have what I need. I have a match made in heaven, the promise of a lifetime. I have it all. So, you'll find a better program. Trust me. Jenny's helping me. I'll find a better one. We'll have fun. We'll do what we need to do. And we're going to party, right? Heck yeah. Darn right. So, just, I just want you guys to know what's going on, and I want y'all to know that I do love you, and I appreciate all the prayers and support, because I am going to be posting when I'm able to. I'll post a post on here. Probably be, I would say, maybe in a couple more days that I'll probably post, because I'm still kind of dealing with it a little bit, and I'm still trying to make sense of it all. So yeah, I just want you guys to know what's going on and that I love you guys, and I thank you for all your prayers and your well wishes, and hopefully I'll be back on track. Next week I will hopefully be up and running every day if possible. If that's the Lord's will, I will try to be up and running, getting you something. And yeah, so I will see you soon. Thanks everyone for listening. Like I said, I won't be doing this all the time, but if there's an emergency channel update like this, I will not put the songs in it. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys posted. Anyway, love you guys. God bless.